Hi, it's Veerle and I'm here with my tutorial on how to make this little journal. I made a video about this, that was the last video I made. I did a flip through and I promised to make a tutorial on how to do this. Made from a file folder. There's one signature, and if you want to see the whole journal, just check my previous video. And I'm going to try and do the tutorial. Now, it's the first real tutorial that I did on how to do the base, so bear with me. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to measure roughly how the size of my cover should be, because I really need to stop saying so much. Because I used like an A4 piece of copy paper and I cut it in half, and when you fold these in half too, you get the pages that I used for the signature. So if you measure it, you'll know exactly the size for your cover, so all the pages would fit inside. And I did 15.5 centimeters, which is about 6 inches. I'm just going to measure that. Okay, and we're going to use this side. This piece, you can make another journal with it or make tags or whatever, so just don't throw it away, just put it aside. And I think what I did was I folded it inside out. Yeah, I did. And then you notice these creases that are pre-made in the file folders for expanding the width of your file folder. And there are 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it shows on camera, but I'm going to fold the middle one because the left one is already folded. And I want to use the middle one for the width of my journal. So what I did was, up till now, fold it inside out like this. Turn it around, and now I am going to use that middle crease. So then what you get is the width of your journal. Then we are going to start scoring the back, and we are going to score because you want to make a flap like this. We're going to score this at 4¼ inches. So 4¼ which seems relatively wide. Okay, yes, no, it's right. Always double check. 4¼ Then you want to make another crease to get the same width of your of the pot that you did here, which is 1¼ I don't know how to say it, but you can measure that. So I'm just going to put that here and score. I think it's called 1¼ It's like 1 centimeter, something like that. And you're going to fold it again, and the second one, which gives you another. So as you notice, this flap is a bit too wide because it's going over the side of your fold. See? So you want to go and trim that part off. And I just do it roughly. It's personal taste. I'm just going to trim it off like only the flap so it covers the whole front part. But if you want to just have a half part covering your front, then you just go ahead and cut more off. So I just cut off this part. So that gives you the flap that goes on the front. So now let's go to the front part of your journal. That will give you this. What you want to do is score the same 4.5 4 1/4 inch that you did on the back. You want to have the same width from the fold that you made here, going here. So what you do, you go to your fold and you measure 4 1/4, which was like 10.5 centimeters, like this. This is your flap to the front. This is the inside. So you measured it from the fold of your width, score at 4 1/2, 4 1/4 inches, and then you fold it like this. Okay, so this is what you get now. But if you see the difference, I don't know if this will show on camera well. That I folded over that part like that to make a pocket here. So we're gonna have to do that. And I just kind of guesstimate, like I just check what I'd like. And because I don't want it to come to the whole part, the whole end here. So I don't know, what do I like? I think I like to score it at 2 1/4, something like that, and just fold it back. So just to come back to it, you have your cut piece of your file folder. You want to fold the middle line that is already pre-made in the file folder, and you want to fold it so you get the width of your journal to put in the signature. Then you go and score from the right fold in the middle, in the inside of your file folder. You go in and you measure 4 1/4 inch and you score. Then you score the same width as you have here and make a next line. That will leave you with a flap. Here, where did I put it? Here. So this would be attached to this part. But I cut it off just to make sure it will not cross over, not pass the side of your, the back of your file folder, the width, the spine. So I cut it off, then you go back to this part, you flap it around, and you make the same measurements here from the first fold that you see, and you measure again 4 1/4 inch. You score, then you fold it this way. Then you see you have a flap here. You fold back You score at the place that you want it to be, because maybe you want it to reach this end. I didn't, so I want to use it as a pocket, so I fold it here, and that will give me the same, like that. So that's how you make the base. Then what you want to do, because this is all in purple, green, and pink colors, I'm going to ink up my edges and my folds, because I like it better that way. So I'll be back in just a minute, and I will show you how I did it.